Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 69 of Kenshi. So last I left off, I had Ron here trying to do some strength training and Janes trying to do some as well. What I realize is Janes is not really going to be able to strength train all that well because he sucks at the weapons I have him equipped with. Who is attacking Burn? We are in a town. We're in a place of... No, it's not a place of worship, but we're in a town. What is going on? And then I also realized I have some additional prep work to do before I mess with the place I'm headed to. So the prep work is pretty straightforward. What I need to do is to buy some building materials, which is not that hard to do, but I need to get that done before I head off to where I'm going. The easiest way to do it, this wall makes sense soon, I promise. So who the hell is attacking me? There is a bone dog here. Okay. Bye-bye, bone dog. Your meat is mine. Get back in bed. Actually, you know what? Forget the bed. Everyone follow Seto. And Seto, we need to buy some building materials. And I think the best way to do that is to check out Flats Lagoon. No, they're talking about what I found taking down Bugmaster. Yeah, a chest full of teeth. He didn't... I think it was fabled that he had treasure, but the only treasure he really had was one weapon and a chest full of teeth, which is gross. Alright, so Ron just kidnapped one of the berserkers here. What I need to do is I need to have Janes train on heavy weapons so that he's able to spar with them. So he's going to steal this berserker's heavy weapon and then give the other one to Janes. And then Janes is going to steal the rest of their gear. Okay, there we go. So Janes needs to find a target to spar with, and Ron is going to use this prisoner to spar. And then additionally what I'm going to do is have the homesteaders pick up the rest of these berserkers for the same purpose of using them as sparring partners once they recover. They came into my home, they trespassed, so they get to be used as punching bags by me. Then I'm going to have Molly craft up one more frag axe, as heavy as she can go. Alright, so Doc, I'm going to have you go back to copper. Gecko, I have you hauling to this iron plate storage, but not to this one. So let's put those side by side. Bard, Shrike, we're all good other than that. So Ron, what you got to do is put him in. He just regained consciousness. Equip the weapon that I want you training with. Grab all these bags. And Pingu. So Ron's going to be set to block. Pingu is going to be set to just fight when he gets dropped. Encumber him. Pick a Pingu. Set him free. You'll make me bleed for it. Do I have a death wish? No, I have a training wish. And then Janes is out here looking to fight anyone, preferably small groups of fog, because he needs to get better capable of heavy weapons before I fight anyone. So I'm going to try to draw small groups of fog away from the patrols in order to spar with them. Now checking back on my raiders. So the reason I'm taking a quick little jaunt up to Flats Lagoon through all this water is I'm headed somewhere where the fight's going to be really, really, really tough, and it's acid rain, so I'm going to need shelter. So what I need to do is be able to build a storm house, I'm thinking, because it's only 16 building materials, which isn't too much to be able to buy, in order to recover, because this fight is going to take a long time, hence the delay in this episode, and also the fact that you're going to get a doubleheader. Okay, please don't crash because I'm fighting in 3 different spots. So Jane's here is just going to be fighting some fog in order to get his heavy weapons up so that he can use heavy weapons to spar with. And Ron is going to get sparring with his sparring partner. And I should just look around for a small group of fog on Jane's so that he can skill up with heavy weapons because he is miserable with them. Miserably bad. Let's check back on Seto. They just hit land. So we should be at the lagoon soon. I could have made them walk this path. I probably should have in hindsight. Let's talk to the caravan boss. They are really pushy. Now I went through their entire dialogue. And now they should be able to trade with me. Do you have building material? Oh, yeah. You have 2. It's better than nothing, I suppose. And that's all I want out of you. So I need at least 14 more. I could build a little shack, but that's not going to house a lot of wounded. I think a storm house is the best bang for my buck. So I'm hoping that come daybreak, I'll be able to purchase what I need from Flats Lagoon. If I can't, I'll have to go back down to Cotton because Morn really doesn't have much. Morn is pretty devoid of resources, as far as I could tell. There's a few barmen I might be able to trade with, but for the most part, Morn is a ghost town. A named ghost town. Here we go. That's a bit too many, but I should be able to peel 1 or 2 off. As you've seen me use aggro, distance aggro before with the skin spiders, to be able to aggro 1 fog or 2 fog is not that hard. You can just sort of right-click them, and you get the attention of a few. So now Jane's here is fighting 4 of them rather than, 14 of them or whatever. And he should be able to take 4. Maybe not. Worst case scenario, I just run away. I'm actually not that fast, am I? I guess worst case scenario for him is I ditch my frag axe and use my katana. Because he is way more skilled with the katana. As you can see the difference there. The moment I drop my frag axe and use the katana, all of a sudden I was like Neo from the Matrix, and I cut their arms off and cut them down. Alright, well, I did get a little bit of heavy weapon training there, but really not as much as I wanted. Alright, James, time to rest up. And I think, ideally, I will drop his backpack so that he's less encumbered, because even this really crappy quality frag axe is encumbering him. But without the backpack, he'll be a little bit lighter. What I should do before I forget is take the meds out of the backpack. There we go. Now he can patch himself up. And I did leave some crap out there. Hopefully it despawns. I think it's supposed to eventually. So Ron started at 30 strength. We're already up to 33. Good, good. And we are waiting in the Flats Lagoon to... Well, I guess I can hit up the bars first. See if they have any building materials. Nope. No luck. No joy. I could build camp shelters. That's probably what they're made for. So, let me see real quick. Flat shelters. I'm trying to think of what is the most room. Probably the Merc tent provides the most cover. So maybe I'll just do that. I'll buy some fabrics to be able to lay out Merc tents. I think they'll protect me from... I haven't really used it, but I think they'll protect me from the acid rain. And of course, these guys don't have any fabrics. But someone in this stupid little town will have fabrics. Let's see, while I'm here, no good prosthetics. There's a bigger thieves backpack I'll buy. I think Seto needs one. Tower of Coats, sure. No fabrics. Come on, people. Now, where is this Tower of Goats? It is way up north. Okay, cool. Seto, yes, you did need a bigger backpack. I was, in fact, correct about that. I remember having shopped for her to try to find one and never found one. Come on, fabric people. Jesus, none of you have fabrics. You had sleeping bags, but no fabrics. Okay, that's not cool. What is this? This is a ranger shop. There's no reason for you to have fabrics either. I should have grabbed some on my way out. Ooh, we got a masterwork bow here, though. I will buy that. And I'll buy the extra bolts. I don't think an armor shop will carry them either. But maybe some blueprints. Maybe not. Why do they even know? Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, we all have Masterwork Eagles crosses. So that's pretty gnarly. So no complaints there. I guess they did outfit me, sort of. I am sort of tempted in trying to steal some fabrics from them. Because again, did not find any. Alright. It's... Yep, there we go. Because I could probably pretty easily steal them. That Hive Caravan might have had some too. Wait, why do I have a big thieves backpack? I thought I gave this to Seto. I had two? Now I'm confused. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, we didn't need it. Okay. Following Seto. And let's get on out of here. I don't see that caravan anymore. Some bone dogs. Yeah, I don't see any caravan. Just a lot of bone dogs. Alright, that's okay. Maybe Morn will have some. If Morn doesn't have any, I'll make do somehow. Alright, taking the land bridge home. Ron, how are you doing? Do we need to have you heal up? Probably. Alright, let's go do that. Really? You're gonna bash your way in? Alright, well, Pingu will deal with you then. I think when he bashes the door, yeah, he's just sort of standing there. Oh, he stopped entirely. Okay. James is about ready to get sparring again. But I need to find a smaller group, not a death stack of fog. What I was really hoping for is having some starving cannibals fighting over here. But given how the last group of 4 really tuned Jane's up. What's with the pathing, man? Oh, I didn't open this. Regardless, there was a lot of bad pathing around. So the last time I fought 4, they did a pretty good number on me, so I'm going to fight 1 at a time. 1 at a time should be pretty easy. It's the 2v1 where they can get 2 attacks in for his every 1, which starts to get a little dangerous. Alright, Seto says they're aimless. That means we are where we need to be. Back in Morn. There might actually even be... No, there's no fabrics in these ruins. Water jugs, damaged bowls, stuff like that. Come have a browse. Don't mind if I do, Mr. Sand. Grog cans. And this place is a mess. And yet, no fabric. Building materials. That's actually enough building materials to make a small shack, I believe, right? Buildings. Small shack, 5, yep. I could make a small shack. It's not going to house a lot of people, but it is an alternative that I could use. I don't even see fabrics around. Are you really to tell me that there's not a single fabric anywhere? I mean, clearly that is true. Or who are you fighting now? Is this the same fog? No, it's a different fog. Good. 2 different fog. I don't think I just wiped out a death yard, though. I think that was a coincidence. It's kind of hard to manage Jane's because he's in potentially a lot of danger, and also manage my raiders and all that. Alright, so I'm going to resort to a little bit of thieving. No one had fabrics. Maybe I can steal some. Please leave. Why are you... Oh, this is a prison. So what hurts my stealth? These pants do. This chainmail does. These boots do. Pretty much everything. Alright, he sees me. I ain't fooling no one with that. stealthy get up. Nope, I am seen because there's guards on the roof. Alright, I'm not getting anything out of here. Catan, it is. I should have left more prepared. You know, actually, the building materials I have might be enough. So, let's just say they are and get going. So Ron's strength went from 30 to 35. That's not terrible. Honestly, I would have hoped to get more action out of having him train than that. These guys are getting targeted. I'm going to have to just make sure it's not big. It's big things. Of course it is. Okay, I don't see any big things ahead. So I think it's safe to look away for a moment. While Janes is going to assassinate Hive. I don't know what number of heavy weapons he needs to get to be able to effectively sort of spar. But I need to get to whatever that number is. I think 15 is probably a decent weapon skill. Let's mouse over it. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything here of like block or dodge chance. I don't really know exactly the specific number I'm aiming for. But all I know is that Ron was able to go toe to toe with that fog for a long time with heavy weapons 15, so heavy weapons 15 seems like a good number to have. Here we go, Janes. Go grab a few sparring partners. Okay, we're grabbing a few more than we intended. I'm going to keep him engaged as long as he can be safely. And now I'm going to have him fall back. See who chases me. Yep, only a few chased. This is definitely helping. Perfect. Heavy weapons 11. See, it didn't take very long to be able to very quickly level up. The first, I don't know, 15 levels or so go real quick. And he was attacking the whole groups of them. I think also ditching the backpack helped out a lot because he became far less encumbered. The encumbrance is a big problem, especially when you have a heavy weapon, because you swing it slowly. So if you swing it so slowly that you can't get attacks in, then all you're doing is getting beat up. Looks like everyone split up. That's incorrect. Stick together. All right, heavy 12. Ron is fully healed. Let's get back to work. The Berserker sort of forgot to fight. Ooh, this Berserker's landing a bunch of hits. Encumbered, so that's not the issue. Might just be a weapon skill thing again. I'm not sure. Or maybe this Berserker's melee. Oh yeah, his martial arts ability definitely has increased considerably. I'm going to get a few licks on him. Oh, he's already unconscious. I was hoping to weaken his arms a bit. One way to harm the martial arts is to give him samurai pants. Ideally, I would get samurai leg plates that were low quality because they're bad, but I'm just going to make some higher quality ones. I think I actually have... I could also... Let me see if this works. I could also try to take off the assassin's rags, even though they're protecting the hands, and put on samurai armor and have them punch their hands bloody. Gecko, why on earth are you armor smithing? Oh, you're plate beating. You're not armor smithing. Okay. Really looked like you're armor smithing there for a moment. So what Ron will do is to get the samurai armor and the samurai leg plates and see if that's a good way to lower their martial arts skill. Oh, Pingu beat them up again. My raiders are being attacked, probably by Southern Hive. No, some land bats. Let's group up in one big group. Oh, nope, Southern Hive. Here we are. All right, everyone follow Seto. And Seto, you are heading this way. Now, there are some black gorillas and big, tough enemies around here that I got to be careful of. But hopefully I'm not going to run into too many. Most of them I'm able to outrun. The Southern Hive might be able to outrun me. Some of them, but not many of them. All right, did we make those pants already? Yes, we did. Let's see if this is a viable solution to the problem we had. So let's pick up the dude. Oh, he got really bashed up hard. I'm gonna have to put him in the proper bed. Give him armor that hurts his martial arts skill. First aid him. And I just discovered the creepy outpost. So, let's close this door. Have Ron repair it. Because I don't want to split my attention too much. This fight is stupidly hard. I hopefully won't lose anyone, but I could. That's how hard I perceive this fight to be. I've done this once before. It sucks. So what I'm going to do is build my little shack as close as I can. Now, the reason for the shack is there's acid rain going on, and I don't want to melt. So the concept here is I'm going to fight. There are too many enemies in this encampment up ahead for me to take out by myself. So I am going to take as many as I can out before I start really getting knocked unconscious, and then coming back here to do some recovery. And then I will go back and fight some more, and then come back, and it's going to be a back and forth like that until I'm done. Actually, these shacks are a little bit more spacious than I remember them to be. I'm going to be able to get maybe everyone's bed in here. That's good to know that these shacks. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 19, 20? No, that's enough. Then I guess what we'll do is a campfire in the corner because we have some raw meat. So let's go ahead and build these bad boys. This will also encumber me less because I won't have a backpack on me. So this is all the beds I need, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I have 16 flesh people, so that's perfect. Flesh people. Oh, it's a really disturbing way of saying it. Oh, there's some skin bandits already out here. I'm not currently hostile with them because I haven't attacked them yet, but this is what they look like. So they're robots that have human flesh sort of stretched over them. It's really gross. So if there's skin bandits already out here, I am going to take this as an advantage. Oh, they are attacking me. Yes, they are attacking me. So let's set up for the fight. They were passive to me for a second. Plan, you're going to hold. The skeletons are going to go in first. Now, the reason these guys are really strong is they're robots. So they're really, really hard to kill. They're very tough. They don't bleed out, you know, the way normal enemies would. And the fortunate thing is, once we've knocked them unconscious, we can steal their weapons. They are terrible at melee. But as you can see, they are really, really tough. And inside the creepy outpost are probably about 100 of these things. So it is a daunting, long fight in order to be able to get these guys down. Now, because this is just a small little sort of search party or whatever, I'm not micromanaging it quite the way I would if this was the real fight. But as you can see, without any micromanagement, I have a not insignificant amount of my own people knocked unconscious. That's how tough this fight is. So I don't think I was wrong in my assessment that I need to really properly prep for this fight. Wherever you are going, stop. We are not ready for more enemies. So Hamit's been... Oh, you're currently fighting one up here. Legion... Oh, and the Legion Scout too? Dang it. Hamit's been collecting their weapons, so I'm going to trade them over to Plan so I don't become encumbered. Because once they come to, there's no way for me to like finish these guys off. Some of them are just playing dead. Once they come to, I'm going to need to fight them again until they properly die. Yep, even Rhadamant's knocked out. This is not an easy fight. All right, Ruka, you are going to be in charge of taking these Legion Scouts' means of attack away. And trading it to plan. Am I being... Ah, crap. One of the skin bandits nabbed me. I'm going to have to race them to make sure that they don't take off with Rhadamant, or they're going to skin them alive. With that in mind, what I should do with some of the slower people is pick up my current... they're not going to skin Sadnil, Agno, Burn. So pick up Seto, so that they don't try to skin Seto. Leaving organic flesh enemies or flesh allies on the ground is very dangerous. The skin bandits will try to steal them. So let's pick Rhadamant up so that doesn't happen twice. Grab this bandit's weapon. And this is why I have the shack set up. So that we can recover. This is going to be an endurance fight. And because there's a bunch of acid rain, it's also important that we go inside when we can. Why aren't we repairing? They do have a bunch of robotics benches in their HQ, so I can get my robots repaired in there. All right, so like I said, I should not leave humans laying around outdoors. So could someone pick them up already? Man, we really got beat up. Pretty good from that fight. Looks like we need one more bed. I think Plan has a bed on her. Oh, I thought I did. Maybe I don't. I've been sort of keeping her out of combat, though, so that she doesn't get damaged in the way that everyone else will. Or harmed, I should say, not damaged. It's not like she's taking damage exactly. Alright, so heal up. Most of these robots need a while to heal. The skin bandits here are dying. So that is a few fewer skin bandits I'm going to have to deal with. Which is good. And we need a lot... Oh, crap. Could you ignore the fact that I'm here? Let's see if this will work. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. I have a little outpost here, but I don't think they have a raid incoming. Because obviously this is a lot of skin bandits I don't really want to get in this fight at the moment. And it's also not all that possible to outrun these skin bandits. They're they are fast. So, long story short, the small shack, let's lock this. Much better than the mercenary camp because you can lock the door and hide inside. Seto is holding what I perceive to be a very efficient weapon at killing them. So I want to make sure that she is not encumbered in any way. Or limit the amount of encumbrance she has. Because that Paladin's Cross is designed to kill robots. The Holy Nation... Okay, Rain doesn't have a backpack. That's what's going on here. All right, now we're all set. Seto, what is your... All right, so I'll keep this advanced splint on you because your field medic skill is actually pretty decent. And we have some backup bolts, which I'll probably have to tap into. Even though that was just an initial fight, I'm feeling like I probably should have micromanaged it a little bit better because of... Oh, Sad Neil's up. Because of how much damage I took from it. It's going to take a while to recover all that damage. But that's okay. That gives me a chance to focus on Janes and Ron, I guess. Did that Berserker take off? Oh no, he's still inside, right? Alright, Mr. Berserker. I'm going to put Pingu down. Pick him up. And put him in. We also have all those other berserkers that are being carried by the homesteaders, but I'm not worried about them yet. This dude's martial arts skill is now 10 rather than like 20 or whatever he had before. And then also because of the samurai armor, there's also some combat effectiveness penalties. And the arms are going to take damage and be less effective over time. I think what we need to do is to probably have... I don't know about martial arts bindings. Probably assassin's rags, and then maybe putting on a backpack that hurts combat speed. So putting on a wooden backpack that has a negative combat bonus. So what I think I'm going to do is have Chung switch backpacks here. I'm just trying to think of a way to efficiently do this for the future. Ooh, way too many robot skeleton repair kits. So yeah, we'll encumber them with the backpack like this, and then have them have the assassin's rags, and pants that ruin their martial arts skill. Because this dude's gonna basically punch his fists off. However, in the duration of punching his fists off, Ron gets a little bit of training done. So Ron's going on the attack. Ron's actually... Oh, no, there we go. Put him down. Is he... Yeah, he's first dateable. So we'll change up the gear. Alright, so you get the assassin's rags. You don't get to keep that armor, though. Alright, let's fix this now. And Janes, you get to come out and play. And train more on fog. So go find yourself some foggers. Ron, what I need you to do is to... Yeah, I'll even take the samurai boots and the blackened chainmail because that hurts their ability to do combat speed and stuff like that. And then Chung, did you hold on to that backpack? Yes, you did. Just dump it out. Alright, let's help move it. Because Ron is not exactly quick. Alright, so this is a lot of more stuff to encumber our sparring partner. Eventually I'll get this all perfected. I could have done the helmet as well. Alright, so this Berserker has now a lot of negative things to make it harder for him to spar. And one crippled arm, which actually might be a good thing. At the moment, it says we are 110 strength training, but that's not exactly true. Because he's not swinging. Meaning this isn't working. At least this is a way for me to get my heavy weapons up. And you popped out. Come on, just stay in bed. Alright, let the dude heal. And speaking of healing, I haven't really seen anyone for Janes to fight. But alas, I'm out of time. Now, I did say this was going to be a double header. So I'm going to end this one and start up a new one. So thank you all for watching. Save your feedback for the next episode. I guess if you want to drop me a line on this episode, you can. But obviously, double header. So we'll get going with the rest of the Skin Bandits next episode. And this might even be like a 3-episode Skin Bandit fight, because those Skin Bandits are mighty hard. So thank you all for watching. And hopefully next episode we make some more progress on those Skin Bandits. We're really just after Savant, truth be told. But Fighting the skin bandits will also level up my dudes because they're such tough opponents. All right, well, I'll catch you all in a minute. Adios.